Hey, welcome back to Custom Auto Connection. So today I wanted to do a little video. I wanted to show you guys a little trick that you guys can do with these spoke wheels. A lot of the times you can get these at junkyards, get junkyard special, they're rusted out, or you know they got issues, they don't look the greatest, but you want to throw it on your everyday driver vehicle and you just want to drive them like that. But I want to show you guys a trick you guys can do if you guys don't want to get them powder coated, painted, anything like that. And you guys can change the color of these rims. If they're rusted up and ugly, you guys could actually hide the rust. I thought it'd be a good little video to kind of show you guys. We've been actually pretty busy. I want to do this before it gets too late so I can clean up everything from today. It's gonna get pretty cold out here, so it'll just be another late one. I might have to prop up the light, but I just wanted to show you guys what we got going on. I'm gonna go ahead and prop the camera up, show you guys what I'm working with and what you can do to make these wheels look pretty cool again. Alright, so these are the wheels we're working with. As you guys can tell, they're not in the worst shape. You know, all this gets covered off by the actual knockoff. They are kind of scuffed up every little bit. But, you know, these were actually I picked up real cheap. I don't even know why I have them, to be real. The back of them are actually what's the worst. They look pretty clean on camera, but they definitely have their flaws. I'll actually probably more than likely put these on a truck eventually, or if not, turn this into a table or a mailbox. I have all four, but I just kind of wanted to use these ones as the example, especially because the color I'm going with today doesn't really go with any of my builds. Alright, so what we got going on is actually you get them on Amazon nowadays, but back in the day, this used to be for like motorbikes, dirt bikes, little bullet bikes, anything with a spoke wheel for like bicycles. But they look like little straws. I'm gonna go ahead, get a little closer to you guys. Not sure if you guys can tell, but these straws actually have a split in them. So they're pretty thick. They're thicker than a straw that you'd be able to buy in stores. So you can't just buy a straw, but there's a split right into them. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to measure out the spokes. You go inner or outer. I'm just going to go with the outer ones because, like I said, I just kind of want to do this video for you guys, kind of show you guys, you know, what you guys can do with this stuff. This is not for a particular build I'm doing. It's kind of for an example. So what you do, I'm going to go ahead and prop this up a little bit. You're going to want to take, I'm going to do the outer spokes. You could either use a measuring tape to measure how long the spoke is, but I'll actually just use my finger as that rule of thumb. This doesn't need to be special. For me, you could take more time. The plus sides to this little upgrade that you're going to be doing is you don't need to do the you don't need to powder coat, you don't need to paint. If these spokes were rusted up, the chrome flaking, anything like that, these will actually hide them pretty good, hide all the flaws. And usually the outer rim, you could actually polish those up pretty nice. It's usually rusted out at the spokes, so these actually do come in handy. I wouldn't recommend these for your final project or your final outcome. You know, these are just for throwaway rims, something you want to look nice in the moment. Because to clean the spokes, if you do run these, you got to take them off each time. You got to clean underneath them. Any water, dirt, any debris, they just get kind of stuck in these. So these are not for that type of application. These are for throwaway wheels to make them look decent in a pinch. So I'm going to go ahead and measure these out. I'll probably use some scissors, box cutter. I actually got some scissors right here. Kind of show you guys an example. I'll do the first one, and then we might do a time lapse. Or I might just skip it overall. But all I'm going to do, I'll actually flip the camera once I'm done doing this first one. I'm going to eyeball it, use my thumb to measure, just cut it. Then once you cut it, you're going to want to open this a little bit, flex it a little bit open. It's kind of cold out here, and this is plastic, so you just kind of got to be careful that they don't crack if you're doing it in this kind of weather. You know. Alright, so now that we got that first one cut, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to install it and see if you're happy with your measurement. So as you can see, I got a little bit of chrome showing right here. I got a little bit showing right here. But overall, from a distance, I'm happy with that. I'll actually run with this. What I'll do is I'll actually take it off. These come off pretty easy. All you got to do is pull them off. And pretty much to install it, all you got to do is put your nail between the little gap it comes with, or the little split it comes with, and run your finger through it, kind of make a gap. And all you're doing is pushing it in just like that. Just fill in that gap. It goes right in there. These are a tight fit. They don't come out. You actually got to kind of tug on them to get them off. I'm going to go ahead and run with the size that I cut right here. And then I'll go ahead and cut them all up. And we'll do a little time lapse of me installing them. And then we'll talk after, show you guys the final outcome. Show you guys what to expect with these. And pretty much go from there. Alright, so as you guys can tell, this is the final product. I just did the outer spokes, and if we wanted to, we could have did the inner spokes and then also the spokes down at the bottom. We could have made this whole thing blue. That would have looked pretty cool for whatever setup you're running. You could also get these in red, white, black, yellow. You get them all kinds of different colors. As we're able to tell from the time lapse, I actually used the heat gun. It's pretty cold out here. Heat gun actually makes it go on a lot easier. You split them, make sure you don't get them too hot. You just want them pretty warm. It's pretty cold out here, so that worked out for me. If you want them to be a tight fit and kind of tough to get off, you use the heat gun with them applied onto the rim. This rim right here, I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera so we can talk a little bit about this rim right here. This wheel right here is actually 17-inch wheel. It goes pretty deep inside. Like I said, you could use the heat gun to kind of melt these on here. It's kind of just a rough kind of a look. If this was all blue, it would have made it look so much better. But this took me probably about an hour, just this outer half. So it is quite a bit of work to do, but it looks pretty nice. You could do this to any spokes. You just got to come up down to size. This is like $7 for, I think there's like 72 pieces to a kit, and you probably only need one pack per wheel. You just chop them down to size, you know, use the heat gun to your advantage, and you should be set. You know, all those wheels you see on Marketplace or, you know, Craigslist, anything like that, you could actually bring them back to life if the chrome is flaking off. And, you know, rather than get them re-chromed, where I'm at, no one really does wheels to chrome. They chrome out other pieces, but they won't take on full wheels. They actually recommend you ship them out to California. Yeah, I mean, this is a good alternative if it's not your main project. It's just a daily driver or your hoopty that you just want to drive around. You know, you get those 13, 14-inch spokes, rusted, flaked up, the chrome all flaked up, and you throw these sleeves on and make them look pretty decent and throw them on a trailer even. You know, just giving you guys ideas. Not a lot of people go this route. I think it looks good. So if you guys come across any of these wheels for sale, Craigslist, Marketplace, pretty decent price, but you notice the chrome and all of that's not looking right. You know, keep this in mind. 20s would probably need a pack per wheel, but like 13s or something, probably like 2 packs or something like that. So just wanted to give you guys a quick little idea, bust out a quick video. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything cleaned up, get ready, and go inside. It's pretty cold, so thank you guys for watching. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.